Hello and welcome back to Subnautica. This is Prof. G. Rob, and we are going to hop right into building our habitat builder. Now, before I hop into this, I was told by one of my viewers that it would be nice if I explained exactly what was happening for the people who haven't played this game before. You understand what I'm doing, but maybe you don't understand how I'm doing some things. For example, crafting. Over here I've got a fabricator. It's a very advanced piece of futuristic technology. It's separated into resources I can process, food I can process, personal goods I can make, and deployable things like little beacons I can drop in vehicle bays I can make. Stuff like that I can craft. In order to choose what I want to make, I just click resources, and then it breaks down into further categories, basic materials, and electronics. In here I can craft things such as wiring kits, or copper wires. Over here I can process some of that metal salvage I've picked up into titanium. Let's just say I process the metal salvage. I give my metal salvage to this thing, and then some lasers shoot, and when it's done crafting, I'm given titanium into my inventory. It's very simple, very straightforward. It's essentially the same as crafting in Minecraft, only... Actually, yeah. Given the new update to Minecraft, the recipes are now all laid out. All you have to do is click the button, it crafts itself, and then it's put into your inventory. Very simple, very easy. Now, this episode is primarily going to tackle building a base. And the first thing we need to do that is...
Seek fluid intake.
Is fluid intake. Thank you, GLaDOS. So I'm going to go right over here, take my filtered water. Excellent.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Beautiful. You know what? I'm going to make a little bit more filtered water, and for that purpose I've
Caution.
collected...
Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
Alright, what she's saying is that the big spaceship right over there, that thing seems to be getting less stable, and she's going to keep an eye on it for us, so hopefully nothing bad happens over there. Anyway, I've been collecting these bladderfish. The bladderfish are the fish that look like lungs, and they have a big giant eye. In fact, I think I can hold one for you so that you can get a good look at it. This is what they look like when I pick them up. And what I can do with these guys is I can produce some crummy water, called filtered water. The best water is disinfected water, and you make that with bleach. I'll show you how I can get bleach later on, but for now, filtered water is what I'm going to be drinking. There, I've turned all of my bladderfish into portions of filtered water, and now my water bar is all filled up. Why don't I also get a quick bite to eat? I'll eat the spadefish. My hunger bar is almost full already, but I've noticed that you can overfill it a little bit. It's gone up to 107% over there, which is pretty interesting. Oh, and I've got a medical kit crafted. This little machine over here passively generates medical kits, and each medical kit restores 50% of your maximum health. Now, with that all out of the way, let's go ahead and craft the habitat builder. So I need a wiring kit and a computer chip, which I went out of my way to collect the resources for at the end of the last video. If you didn't see that, by the way, which I'm sure you did, but if you didn't, I highly encourage you to go check it out. It was a very nice first episode. Alright. With the... Oh.
New blueprint acquired.
Sometimes when you craft objects, it seems that you unlock new recipes as a result. However, I don't think that I have any use for an advanced wiring kit at the moment, so I'm not too worried about that. Anyway, I've made all of the secondary resources that I need, and now I have a habitat builder.
Tool is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
Yes, that's exactly correct. Now, my first base, where do I want it to be? I think down here, a little bit deeper into the water would be nice. In fact, here's a nice little clear spot. So what I do when I want to start building is I right-click while holding the Habitat Builder, and it gives me a bunch of options for things I can build. The first and most important thing to build is the foundation. This is what you'll be building everything else on top of. And it starts you off with 12 hull strength points. With everything that you add to your base, your hull strength goes down, and the only way to bring it back up is to build more of these foundations and attach them to it. If your hull strength goes below 0, then your base will start to break. I'm gonna make an X-shaped room right here, just put it right there. That way I've got plenty of room for expansion in the future, because all of these different sides can lead into a new room. However, I have no way to get inside this building, and for that purpose I need a hatch. But in order to make that hatch, I'm going to need a piece of quartz. Let's see if we've got any in the base. Yes, by the way, I can climb up the side of my shelter, should I ever need to. I don't know if I mentioned this, but one of the reasons I'm building a base so close to my habitat is because my habitat is actually floating away, and that's just not acceptable. Because if my habitat floats into a dangerous part of town, well, that's not going to be any fun for me. So I want to reduce my dependence on this as soon as I can. Quartz, quartz, I have no quartz. So it's time for us to go spelunking.
Please be recorded. Distress call.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal
Alright.
coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
So I've got the location of where those people were. Almost certainly those people are dead. So I'm going to be going to where they died, and I'm going to be seeing if they dropped any useful loot or any useful technology scraps for me to collect to further my own survival cause. Now then, I have the quartz I need. It's time to craft the hatch. And now I can enter this little base.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
So one of the big benefits of these underwater bases is it gives you a place under the water where you can catch your breath. However, that doesn't come for free. You need a way to generate electricity. And while there will be more ways of generating electricity in the future, at the moment I only have one way, and that is solar panels. In the future, I will unlock new ways of generating electricity, but I won't be able to use most of them until I unlock the multi-purpose room. So I'll just put one of these on here. And I need one piece of copper to finish. See if I can just find some. Pretty sure I saw some limestone. There we go. In limestone, there is a chance to find copper. Excellent. And I will catch my breath before I continue. There we go. Now I'll replace this, or I'll fill up the solar panel. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All primary systems online.
Alright, now I've got a little base down here, but I need to make sure this base can provide for me everything that thing can. Let's go take a look at what the things are that I need to provide for myself inside the hat. Oh, wait, the scannable thing. I know something is scannable because a little hullfish, huh? Well, now I know I won't be too lonely. Anyway, I know something is scannable because a little blue circle will appear at the bottom right of my screen when something that's scannable crosses in front of my path. So what things are in here that I can use? The radio, the fabricator, the medical kit, and the storage. I need to make some of each of those. So first I'll go with the fabricator, and then the radio, and the med kit. And once I have those things crafted, I'll get to making some storage down there. Actually, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to go down there right now and make some storage just so that I never have to come back in this place. So let's just crack open this menu and pick an interior module. I will choose the large storage. There are smaller storages that you can make, but I have no need to rely on such things. Now this requires some quartz. I thought I collected plenty of quartz when I was down there, but I guess I must have used it all in the solar panel. So let's see if there's... Yes, just one more. I think I... Oh. I'm gonna drop the silicon rubber. Oh! Oh, Shaggy. Alright, well I took some damage, but that's fine. I'm okay. I can go back down there and collect the silicon rubber that I dropped in a few minutes. Here we go. What? Didn't I collect 2 pieces of quartz? Oh, whatever. I'm gonna dump everything that I have into this container right here. Excellent. And now I can really start getting into the groove of things, because my inventory isn't full of random baloney. Oh, hello, Peeper. Just look at this Peeper's facial expression right now. The way its eyes kind of like half open. It's just kind of resigned to being captured by me. Oh god. Well, I need to get some help. Alright, Peeper. You've served your time. I'm letting you go. Wait. Oh, I dropped all of my tools in here also. I'm a fool. Yeah, these are all the tools I think I need to hold on to. So, oh, they all automatically assigned themselves. Well, I don't much agree with their assignment, so I'm gonna redo that. There we go. Alrighty. So, storage is handled for now. Next thing is the fabricator. And where do I want to put the radio? I think right over here is sufficient. And the med kit generator. Just put that right there. So, titanium, gold, and table coral. That's what I need for you. I've got the gold, I've got the titanium. Let's go gather some table coral, and then I'll have everything to make my own fabricator. It's gotta be somewhere around here. Definitely not over there, though. Table coral generally generates within this shallow area of the reef, or the pond, or whatever you want to call this place. You'll recognize it because it's like red mushrooms growing.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
Alrighty. Well, I found some table coral, scanned it, and collected 5 pieces of it. So now it's time to get back inside. Oh, I just realized I probably forgot the silicon rubber, so I'm gonna empty out the storage up here. And... alright, that's the last of this place. So you'll probably never see me enter that place again. And then I'm gonna go and quickly get that silicon. Oh, come on, don't litter. Huh. This is the right place, isn't it? I guess I must have gotten the silicon rubber. Yeah, I've got 2 pieces in my inventory. I wouldn't have that unless I picked it up recently. Alright. Fabricator, perfectly operational. Now you'll see at the top of my screen there's a power bar. Power 75 out of 75. When I leave my base, that disappears. That is the electricity stored within the solar panel right now. When nighttime comes, the solar panel doesn't generate electricity. And when I use my fabricator, it consumes electricity. So that's something to be aware of. Now, I'll get on the radio next. Just need copper ore? Alright, radio, operational. Medical kit is the last thing I really need before I can call this base fully operational. I might build some more storage, but other than that, everything that's necessary for a base is in here. And this is probably the only base where I'll build a radio, because who really needs a radio? Same with the medical kit fabricator. You only really need one place generating these for the most part. It's not like I'm gonna get damaged every 5 seconds of the game. Cut to every time I get damaged, but you know what I mean. I think I'm gonna want to go get a drink soon. In fact, let's see, computer chip. Do I have everything I need for a computer chip? Copper. I need one more piece of gold. Actually, I have the copper wire that I need right here. So, I just need to go get one piece of gold. I'm gonna need one piece of table coral. Other than that, though, I have everything I need. And I'm up. Oh, I accidentally ate food that I didn't want to eat. But that's okay. Everything's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna go collect some salt and some of this coral right here. And with this, I'll show you another way that I can get water. Let's see. Salt. It appears in tiny little deposits. There's gotta be something around here. I really don't know of a better way to find salt than to just kind of scour the ground looking for it. I don't know if it generates over time or anything like that, but I'm of the impression that it's a limited resource. And while I'm out here, my primary goal is to find some gold. So for that, I'm gonna need to go to a place with sandstone. Ooh. Water's taking on a different color over here. Ah, yes, this is a place where I'm certain I can find some sandstone. So first I'm gonna catch my breath. Alright, let's head deep. This game is beautiful music. Of course, I want those guys to stay away from me, the biters. They're not too big of a concern. I've never had them give me trouble. Oh, I've got another message. Yeah, but they're eating all the food I could be gathering, so that's no good for me. Oh, what's this I found?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
A time capsule. I'll tell you what this is in a minute, after I open it up. Gave me something. Alright, I'm heading to the surface before I look at what it gave me. Gave me cooked peeper. That's all it gave me. Okay. So, that wasn't a very good one, but even if it was a good one, I would probably throw away anything good it gave me, just because I want to do this all legit. But what time capsules are is, when you beat the game, you have the opportunity to create your own time capsule. And anything you put inside your time capsule will be sent to another random player. And if they find it out in the wild, they can open it and take the stuff that you've given them, and you can just give them a little boost. The person who gave me that time capsule decided to just give me some cooked food, but there's really no limit to what you could give someone with those. You could give them, like, end-game building materials. Anyway, it looks like I found a very nice-looking wreckage. Ah, excellent. You see this little thing down here? This is a piece of a sea moth. The sea moth is essentially a single-person submarine. Once I get that, I'm essentially going to move up to the next level of the game, because I'm going to be able to go a lot deeper and travel a lot farther, a lot quicker.
Passing
Ah,
100 meters.
Salt.
Oxygen efficiency
Excellent.
decreased.
So now that I've found a piece of salt, my only concern right now is just getting at least one piece of gold. Oh, there's another wreckage. I guess it would be irresponsible of me not to check that out. God. Imagine just coming shooting out of the water like that in real life. Be pretty crazy. And there's the sand shark. I'll keep my eye out for him. Oh, down there I see something useful. This is a piece of the bioreactor. Essentially, this allows me to put living organisms inside of it, and it will turn them into electricity. And here's another piece of the sea moth, which I really, really want. I only need one more sea moth fragment before I'm able to, well, actually I need a little bit more than just one more piece of the sea moth.
New blueprint acquired.
But I'll tell you all about that in a little bit. How full is my inventory? Not full at all. Ah, sandstone. Excellent. Now if we're lucky, this will have gold and not silver. Gold. Lovely. It's time for us to head home. Oh, more salt. Let's not pass that up. Alrighty.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the
Uh-oh.
Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Well, that's no good news. Translation for the less scientifically literate, she is saying that that big giant ship over there, that thing's gonna blow up. And it's gonna happen in about 2 hours of game time. Whoa! Did you see that? Just saw a peeper come diving from the sky. Anyway, I've collected a little bit more salt than I planned to, so I'll collect another piece of table coral, and then I'll show you why this is so useful for me to get. In fact, I'll also gather a bladderfish, so that you can just see by comparison how good it is. And there's a bladderfish. You know, once upon a time, the fish didn't regenerate over time like they do right now. And so, if you collected all of the fish, that was it. You were out of luck. And so, it was pretty easy to run out of your water supply. We've got a radio message, I'll play it.
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS. You offer help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow.
Alright.
Charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
Alright. So, up until now I've been relying on bladderfish as my water source by turning it into filtered water. One piece of bladderfish will give me 1 bottle of filtered water, which restores 20 H2O points. However, if I take 1 piece of salt and 1 piece of coral tube, I can create bleach out of that.
Bleach is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water.
Thank you, GLaDOS. If I take 1 piece of bleach that I've created, it will give me 2 bottles of disinfected water.
Preparing the day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death.
Yes. Now, 1 piece of bleach will give me 2 disinfected water, each of which restores 30 H2O points. So essentially, 1 piece of bleach is 3 times as good as 1 bladderfish. So I'm going to go ahead and drink 1 of these and save the other for later. And I've got a med kit, so why not take advantage of that? I'm going to create 1 more bottle, 2 more bottles of disinfected water, and then I'm done in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now my current goal is to make a computer chip. Didn't I have everything I needed for a computer chip? Oh right, you need 2 table coral for 1 computer chip. Alright. And the next thing I need is some fiber mesh, which I was wise enough to create. Now I need silver ore and 1 titanium. I don't have any silver ore. Yes, I do. Okay, lovely. So, silver ore and titanium finishes up the medical kit fabricator. And with that, the base is fully operational. I can say goodbye to the Chromie base up there. I think I would like just a little bit more storage, though. So, I'm gonna get right on that right now. And I guess I'll put it right over here. Excellent. Excellent. And you know what? I'm going to create 1 more piece of storage over here. And this is going to be special storage. This storage is small storage. However, it's storage that has a name written on it. This is the name of the man who gave me some advice for how to improve this episode by giving you details on how everything works. So thank you very much, Trash Man. You're a very good friend, and you've helped the channel. I'll be sure to write the names of people who leave helpful tips and comments below, and I'll put their names on lockers. Now, I think, yeah, that's about time for this episode, so thank you so much for joining me. Next time, we are going to investigate the signals that we've been receiving from other places, and we will try to get a Seamoth operational. This is Prof G Rob, and I will see you next time.